This is a patch pocket, often found on a man's shirt, lady's shirt, on most garments actually, and it's a patch pocket because it's literally a patch of fabric placed on the garment. When I'm cutting a pattern piece for a small shape like this, or say a collar, sometimes facings and pockets, I like to make the pattern with folded paper. That way I know I'm going to get an absolutely symmetrical shape. So if I'm going to do a pocket similar to this, I'll perhaps do a square one to start with. First of all, I would want to know the measurements of my pocket. For this demonstration, I'm just going to make them up. You would square off to your folded line. Now, if my pocket was going to be 12 centimetres wide, then obviously from my folded edge it's only 6, so I mark off 6. I then right angle off again at that line. Perhaps my pocket's going to be 10 centimetres deep. I mark off 10 centimetres and I right angle off again to my folded edge, and that gives me my shape, which when I open it up will be a rectangle. Then I add my seam allowance. Again, I'm using a centimetre, but this can vary. Now the top edge, you've got to think about how you want the top edge finished. This has got quite a deep fold back. Or you can just do a 1 centimetre double turn. So if I was to do that, like on a jean pocket, I just need to give myself 2 centimetre hem at the top of my pocket to fold and fold. I then cut it out, fold it. And I will notch where that fold happens. Otherwise I have no indication of it. So you give a notch where you want that to fold back. And when I open up my patch pocket, there it is, symmetrical. We'll just put a grain line on. What is important if you're going to make pattern pieces which are made on the fold is that you must right angle off to the folded edge. If you don't do a good right angle, what will happen is this line won't be straight. It'll either go up in a sort of mountain or come down in a sort of valley shape. So it's very important that you use your right angle lines from the equipment you're using. And a patch pocket is as simple as that.